I'll do it.
Already did. I'm sorry. Did you want me to do? Did you not want me to do that?
I was gonna throw an intro up, but we can do a stream.
Hey, hey.
We can start off like some other content creators. I'm not gonna name.
Hey, listen. I think it's fun. Hey guys, welcome to. I'm not even gonna say whose show it is because this is not really a show for us. This is your boy Dre. I'm here with two of my brothers right here. You got Colin, EC Collectin, and Dave's Dimension, and I think it is time to really throw this charity out in the forefront. I feel like it gets lost in the shuffle, and Colin said it very clearly earlier today, and I 100% believe that time is of the essence, and we really need to put this in the forefront. You guys know the charity that we are doing. If you guys do not know, we are looking to put healthier meals into the school systems. For you guys that don't know, it is only 5 states out of the 50 actually have legislation to have healthy options for kids. 5 states. In North Carolina, Wisconsin, and New York are not any of those. Just to give you guys heads up. So we are actually in the forefront to try to get the legislation, but it requires millions of dollars. And as you know, no one's going to invest that. So it falls
Millions.
to exactly millions. It involves a lot of us actually stepping up, getting out of our comfort zones, dropping those, hey, I don't spend money on a cup of coffee. I don't spend money on that movie. I don't put, I don't buy that extra figure today to actually donate towards this. But how is that going to get rolling? Well, the best way to put this is we show you a cheat sheet. Hey, Duff
Yes,
Man.
and in addition to the cheat sheet, if you look into the video or stream description below, you'll see a lot of the details on how you can jump in. But let's go to the reference tool.
So
We
before we jump into it, and before I let these guys start talking a lot more than me, I'm very punchy. I've had a long, long day at work. So I apologize in advance. I think my two brothers have been nothing but extremely kind to me, and I love them to death. So obviously here it shows you an example of what a school lunch is for kids before what is now. You see a corn dog, frozen French fries, a cupcake, what looks like corn, and a dollop of ketchup. And then it explains to you what the calories are, like why it's not good. And then below you see what is looks like blueberries, blueberries, raspberries inside of a yogurt. What looks like two, I think they look like fig Newtons, some black beans, a wrap, a salad. Now, some schools do offer salads, but they're not always taken, and they're not always the best because vegetables are expensive, and so are fruit. You got to use them daily. If you don't, they're going to go to waste. So, obviously, the name of our charity is the Healthy School Meals for All, and you can find it at FRAC. Yes, I know. When we say that, I love when Colin has said it. I love when David said it. Yes, it really is FRAC. Food Research and Action Center. They are a nonprofit organization that is all over the U.S. So for every state in the union, folks, they go out and they will send money to your local legislation to help pay for this. Now, if there is no legislation inside of your local government offices, they take that money and pay school lunches off for kids. Yes, it's sad to say that kids do not get a free lunch at school, and a lot of kids don't. And those meals that don't get paid for accrue. And sometimes that could stop a kid from graduating high school because they got to pay that money. So
Yep.
what this system does is they will actually pay some of those lunches down. So it's like a twofold benefit. If they can't get the legislation, they pay the lunches down for those kids, and I think that's freaking awesome. So this is now. You can also look for more information. It's called freeschoolmealsforall.org
Mm-hmm.
and at frac.org, and we have all the information on our website.
Yep.
So,
And all
Dave,
the information is in the link below. We have each of our Instagrams. Colin, Dre, and our Instagrams are down in the video description below because that's how we do this thing. Okay, we're going to be doing this on November 18th is the day that we're going to be doing this amazing one of a kind stream. There you go. The actual date stream will be November 18th, and you must be in the chat to win. If you're not in the chat, well, you're going to miss an opportunity because it's a two-step process. We spin a wheel. If you're the name that comes up, well, then you get to choose what remaining boxes we have, and that's what you're going to win. So you have to be here to make the decision. If you're not here within a certain allotted time, we'll move on to the next name. Is that not correct, gentlemen?
that is correct, and I know that was what Colin, you, and I all agreed on. It was actually Colin's idea to do this, to do it that way, because it eliminated stress on the three of us, and it made it a lot easier for people to know what prizes there were.
And
So,
these are the rules right here, guys. School lunch fundraiser. Where do you donate? Well, you're going to go to https semicolon // frac, that's FRAC .org /healthy school meals for all. Minimum donation required is going to be $10. How are we going to know that? Well, you're going to take a little screenshot. You'll take a screenshot, a screen capture, either on your phone, your computer, whatever you're using, and then you're going to send that picture, that screenshot, with your real name. So if you are John Schickelheimer Schmidt on Instagram, well, you're going to tell us you're John Smith. You're going to give us your real name, your screen name, and a screenshot of your donation. You're just simply going to message it to either EC Collecting at ec.collecting on Instagram, Dre of the Collector's Safe Space on Instagram, or Dave's_Dimension on Instagram. You'll message it to one of us. You must be here during the live stream on November 18th. And it's going to be a long live stream, by the way, because, well, we want to raise as much money as we possibly can. It's going to be a hangout stream. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. And every single dollar goes towards an amazing cause, our kids' lunches. And Dre, when you were describing a cupcake, I never got a cupcake when I was in school.
oh no, we had those. We had the really good chocolate chip cookies, and I remember at one point we got.
Not even.
We ended up. No, my school made us pay for them separate, and I went to private school, but I remember we had to pay for Otis Spunkemeyer, those like chocolate chip cookies, and the oatmeal raisin. Those were like the jam.
Nope, never heard of that.
I think like the sweetest thing they gave us were like these triangle shaped like icy things.
Yes, I had
You
those
know what I'm
too.
talking about? You'd like tear
Hmm.
off the top and then yeah, I think that was like, but and then we every once in a while they'd have Pizza Hut Day and they'd bring Pizza Hut in. But
Yeah.
speaking back to like
What?
not
No, 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 no,
if
no,
you
no.
owed money for lunches, I think they'd even keep you from going on field trips and stuff.
Yes, back in the
Listen,
day, they used to do that to you.
Yeah.
So
y'all went to some fancy schools.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, what you guys just described was all fancy. I mean, we looked forward to getting the rectangle pizza that was in the little cardboard boxes.
Oh, that's what we normally had.
You know, if we
Yeah.
wanted dessert, we had a snack cart, but you had to pay for it. Okay, we didn't get no cookies as part of the lunch. We didn't get no fancy stuff. I mean, there was an ice cream scoop of mashed potatoes or of spaghetti.
Can I say those mashed potatoes were really good back in the day? I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
Like I don't, I make my own now, but damn,
I
those
went to
things were
public
good.
school, so you know.
I think the only thing that I didn't that was all right was the square pizza.
Yeah,
Listen, that pizza
the
was the
chicken
bomb.
was suspect. Chicken was suspect. The meatball subs were really good too back in the day.
It was like
No.
mock chicken legs or
We used to have steakums. They would do like steakums
Oh man. Yep.
with mozzarella on like a little mini sub roll, the same rolls they would use for the meatball bombers.
See,
Hmm.
we never had no meatball subs.
Well, I know the meatball subs were sometimes like on a Monday, and if they had meat left over, it would become sloppy joes on Wednesday. So we would, like I mean, and folks, these are the things that you have to realize. Schools, even a private school like I went to, they would recycle all their food. Like we didn't get like fancy options. We didn't get like, oh, you're gonna get like Grey Poupon. No, we didn't get that. We got, you know, what they would recycle food for us that my mom and my dad would pay for them for us to get food. And one of the ways that I learned a lot about kind of giving back at an early age was every week we had to go to a food kitchen on a Friday, and we'd go after school or in the morning for breakfast, and we had to donate an hour of our time every week. And this would humble you. And I think in a way it's good. I wish they would do that now. Let kids that have a lot go to a food kitchen, or kids that think they have a lot go see the people that have nothing, and you really grow an appreciation for the little things you eat, and
See,
appreciating people.
I can say I never did that because, well, we were on food stamps, so it was powder milk and government cheese back in the day.
No, but you know what though? They say that kids that don't get anything, a lot of kids that don't have anything, are the ones that appreciate having these options, like getting someone to pay their school lunch. Like I had more students that would do more with having nothing, either being immigrant children of immigrant workers, you know, undocumented workers, I should call it, or and all these other things, and they either didn't have like clothes, food. And I had these little snacks. My wife would tell you, I used to buy all these snacks and keep them in my drawer, and it wasn't for me. It was for my kids. I buy like those Belvita cookies that are like 8 grams of protein, which, like my wife said, it's really just sugar and carbs. But to a kid that's not eating anything and that's like a snack they can eat, they would devour those and thank me. And to me, that meant a lot because now I love with food. Being Puerto Rican, Colin knows this. We love with food. You feed people because it's what you're taught from a young age. It's because a plate of food is not just life giving. You break bread, you bond. You know, I do want to show because I feel like maybe you guys. I know me. I work on incentives, and if Dave wants to fast forward to the slide that shows our different prize boxes, I can show off some of the prizes. So give me a second. I'm gonna grab some prizes so you guys can see. Because
Okay,
sometimes
there's the first one.
motivation works.
And by the way, while Dre's doing that, all you guys in the chat, I want you guys to share the hell out of this right now. I want you to share it on your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your
Smoke
email list.
signals.
Your email list, okay? Send it to your parole officer. Send it to your tutor, whatever you have. But in the chat, we got Rolando Flores. We have Duckman's Diorama. We have Captain Spaulding. We have the Mega Demon Collects. And this is someone who definitely knows about kids and kids' lunches. I mean, we got Vader's Girl in the chat. Uh, Now, Kat, in case you didn't know, this is a little initiative. This is something that Colin brought up to us about school lunches, the school lunch fundraiser. We're going to be doing some amazing. These are prize packages right here. We got a Marvel box. We have a one-off 3D printed Darth Maul half mask. We have a Mythic Legions box. We have a NECA box. Surprise, surprise, who that's coming from.
Yeah, go figure that two of my brothers that are NECA
and
collectors donate with us. So I'm so excited.
and a Star Wars hot toy to be named at a later date. So I mean, come on, take a look at all this. And all it costs is just a $10 donation to the website that's in the video description below. That's all you have to do. You go there, you donate $10. You take a screenshot of it. You message us on Instagram, and all you have to do is send us a screenshot. Give us your real name, your Instagram screen name, and be here live in the chat on November 18th. That's all you have to do.
Oh, and
And
Dave, let them know. we gotta let them know this. Shipping cost is zero to
There
you.
is no shipping involved, guys. We are handling the shipping. Okay. Now this is in the continental U.S. though, correct?
Yes, if you are in Canada, which I know that we have about 4 or 5 members that are looking to participate and want to help out, if you do donate, we are in the process of figuring out um, how to mitigate that cost. Because we do know that shipping to Canada is extremely expensive, and you guys have to foot the bill once it gets
Hmm.
over the border. So we might be able to do something like an Amazon gift card for the value. We're trying to not go too far out of pocket because we all really can't. But if you are really wanting your prize, we will figure out a way to get it to you. And the group is
But
coming together.
also depends on what part of Canada they're in, because there is someone on this board of trustees who is actually very close to Canada, so maybe things can be worked out. Just saying.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So I got some prizes here in front of me.
And
So I want to show them off. So go
we
on.
got
Go ahead, Dave. Tell me what
we
you're gonna
got
say, and then
we
I'm
got
gonna show them some
T3 in the
prizes.
chat, and he's complimenting Millennium Workshop's work. Yes,
Oh,
you guys do
100%.
amazing work.
Rex is awesome. Oh, shout out to Rex. I'm glad you are in Disney, and I'm jealous. Have a great time. Your family looks beautiful in your pictures, bro. Just wanted to let you know. So here is part of the Marvel Legends prize box. I was gonna do 2 different ones. I had looked around, but I felt like I wanted to give value. I wanted to give depth to this. So you're gonna be pulling Anniversary Captain America, brand new, sealed, unopened, and a sealed Spider-Man 2 Miles Morales. Yes, this is the one that comes with Bodega Kitty. Hey, that's one that draws people, dude. That's one that people want.
I got a real
And you can't.
bodega kitty here.
You got
Another
several
one.
bodega kitties. Now, because T3 mentioned that, I have to show off this beautiful.
Now, see, Dre mentioned Millennium, and he shall appear.
Exactly. I just mentioned Rex with the adjustable strap in the back, folks. This was all done by Rex. Hand painted. I asked him, "Could you do something?" This is what he did, guys, and this is gorgeous.
Rex and effects in the chat there.
And
And
it even have soft
Cat,
material here.
Cat, you are a big Star Wars fan. See, got the bodega kitty right here.
Uh, Dave, they said Carlos says he can't hear you.
He cannot hear me.
Yeah, your microphone's up.
Hello, hello. You guys can hear me though, right?
I hear you. Yeah. Can you hear any of us?
Can you hear me now?
So this is the beautiful mask. I'm gonna tell you folks, this thing is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
I mean, the colors are what pops on this thing, just so
Oh
you
yeah.
know. So he
That
did this. I've already had people ask me, they're like, "Yo, Dre." So here's another thing. People said to me, "Hey, Dre, can I participate? Like,
Well,
if I donate, like, and I'm in the group, can I do it?" Yes, you can.
we
I
have
myself
we
am
have
taking myself
Spalding.
out of it.
We have Spalding in the chat right now. I'm gonna donate a horror figure and a horror hologram.
Ooh, so that's gonna go in the NECA box. So that's freaking awesome.
and
Thank
I'm
you,
doing.
thank you.
I'm gonna be throwing live action turtle 4-pack
Okay. Yep.
and predator figure in there. So
Ooh, man, you guys, do you hear this stuff that you guys are gonna get in this box? It makes my hair stand up. I gotta change this now. But God, folks, this is making me start saying I wanna
So yeah,
like
in the
win
NECA,
something.
the turtle TMNT figure pack, a random sealed horror figure. I mean, take a look at each of these boxes. Okay, the Marvel Legends. We're rounding the retail value of 110. Okay, the 3D prints, the half mask, $175. Then we have a hot toy, which usually Star Wars hot toy is gonna be around the ballpark of 250. This is not counting. Imagine paying if you were to buy these things. Imagine paying tax on top of that and then shipping. You guys are not doing that here, okay?
And
The
that's not like
Mythic
that's not a
Legions.
deluxe or a Mando.
The Mythic Legions. We have, count them, five times. 5 Mythic Legion figures, 3 pins, 3 stickers at a $300 value, and there may even be an additional item depending on shipping and time in that one box. And then of course take a look. Everything is going to be at least 110 or up, guys. $10 is a drop in the bucket. That's like that's a cup of coffee and maybe a bagel if you're lucky. If you're lucky.
And it's not like you're playing the state lottery here. I mean,
No.
your chances are pretty good at winning.
Take a look at look at that stack. And these figures, I'm Dre. I believe I'm clear to tell them this is directly from Mythic Legions.
This is from Four Horsemen Studios. I reached out
4 Horsemen
to
donated directly,
and they said if they had more time, they would have given us more. And this is all from one gentleman. And I've actually was talking to Wolf Customs to see if I can get some other pieces to throw in this box. They might be able to. I haven't heard back yet, but if I can get an extra head or two, you can even get maybe alternate head sculpts, unpainted, to throw in here. I'm trying.
Okay. Rolando says my mic was low, so I'm going to turn up the gain a little bit. I hope that sounds better.
All right. Now I'm trying to get these back in the box.
Hope
So,
that sounds better, guys.
Dave, I just sent you the pictures of the horror hologram from Captain Spaulding. I sent them to your Instagram.
Let's see if they'll show up. Because sometimes the desktop version of Instagram can be a little funny. Yep.
So Carlos says you're coming in low.
Low. How's that? Does this sound better? Let me know
Trust
if
me.
this is sounding better, guys.
It could be any number of factors, but hey, thank you for letting us know that our audio is coming in low, because this is going to be something we're going to be posting to. We're pinning this video to each of our channels so that everybody can watch it, so that there's going to always be a way for people to know what's going on.
Okay, now I should sound much better, guys. StreamYard's been doing some upgrades to some of their features, and they had my mic at a low setting, so I apologize for that, guys.
Oh yeah, you sound way better.
What was that?
You sound a lot better now.
So let's go to...
Yeah, much better.
We're going to go to Instaface. Okay, so let's actually... I'm going to make myself big. So that's one. That's... Oh, I'm Colin.
Those are dope.
Is this from you?
That's coming from Captain Spaulding. That's one of his. That'll be cool.
Cap, you're killing me, Cap. You're killing me with the Kruger Freddy versus Jason.
He's definitely. Ruben, we appreciate you, brother. Gracias, hermano. That means a lot.
Cap always comes through. He always comes clutch. And he was at a con where he actually got to meet Linda Blair, John Casser from Tales from the Crypt. I mean, he just met a whole bunch of people this past week.
Look what he said. Scroll down. Look what
he's always at a con.
I want those.
It's
mythics.
True. You're not the only one.
He's at a con every weekend, I swear.
Dude, he's lucky because in California, for some reason, there's like between Vegas and California
and Arizona.
There's always some sort of like horror convention.
Yeah, he's in a hot spot for sure.
Yeah, I know he walked a lot
your
today.
feet are killing you, Millennium.
Yeah, but you're loving every second of it. I saw those pictures, dude. They look awesome. So yeah, we know a lot of people are looking at those Mythic Legions, and trust me, it is an awesome feeling to know that we could have gotten signed ones. And I've already reached out to Walter and said, hey, if I do another charity event like in the next 6 months, will you donate some more? And he said, dude, if you give me a month's notice, ahead of notice, I can get you signed by every artist, t-shirts, whatever you need. And I thought that was awesome because he has a son too. and he understands what it's like. And this isn't something that you have to have kids. You could
No,
be an uncle, an aunt, a niece, a nephew, a brother, a sister, whatever it is to you, just
a
even a family
rabbi. I
friend.
mean, come on. Let's be honest.
You know, it doesn't matter. You just have to be able to know that this is something that's a US wide initiative
Yeah.
that we really, like I said, it's so important to me and my family that my wife is actually doing something with her students, that I've actually collected prizes out of my personal collection that are sealed to donate to that classroom so those kids can see what they're doing. Now, of course, the goal, I'm keeping it modest, and I'm saying it very, it sounds really like minuscule, folks. Like some people like to go for like $5,000, $10,000. I'm going for $500.
Yeah. That.
Why? That's 50 people. $10 divided by 500 is 50 people. If 50 people can donate to this cause, that is right there. We met our goal. Now, people in the collector safe space have already reached out to me and have told me that we're donating separate, and we ourselves, only I think myself, myself, JJ, and I think one other person said that they don't want any of the prizes. So we
Yeah,
have
I'm not.
opted
I'm not entering for the prizes either.
exactly. So we've opted out. Just to give you guys a heads up, we have opted out. So our donations are straight going into the hat. You guys are going to get the opportunity to win these prizes. And like I said, you can't beat if you want to get into mythics, this is your mythic starter box. So we've already started. It's October 1st. It's now we are at the date is October 16th, folks, and we are going till Friday, November 17th.
That's right. Now, I'm going to say this. They have until, I'll say, this is just my suggestion. We should do it until midnight on the 17th.
I'm fine with that.
I will stay up late and I will make sure we have that information. You know what? No, tell you what. We'll be fair because we got brothers on the West Coast.
Hmm.
I will stay up until 3 in the morning East Coast time, which is midnight West Coast, so that if anyone wants any last minutes, they can go ahead and enter.
Count me in because
That
we'll
sound
we'll be
fair?
up for Fortnite. We'll be up for Fortnite anyway with Aaron's stream, and we're usually up to one anyway on Fridays. I'll be up with you then too. So that two of us will be up till 3 a.m. that Friday. So for the West Coast brothers and sisters that want to donate.
Now, again, all you guys have to do is you go to the website, you donate, you take a screenshot either on your cell phone or if you're on a computer, you can do a snipping tool or you hit the print key, the print button on your keyboard basically does a screenshot. You open up Paint on your computer and you paste. And the image is going to be right there. That's the screenshot. You save that, you send it to us through Instagram to either ec.collecting, Dre of Collector Safe Space, or me, Dave's underscore dimension on Instagram. Give us your screen name, your real name. That is your government name. Yes, we want your government name. And that's what you have to do. Screenshot your name and your screen name because that's how we're going to message you. We're going to reach out to you through IG, through Instagram. And it's going to be a one. The way we're doing it is one wheel we spin. Okay, we're not doing elimination wheel. No wheel of Karen here. It's a one and done. We spin. We get a name. Guess what? That name is gonna go, and then you're gonna pick what one of those boxes. Okay. Then we will eventually do. We will then do another name at another point, and they'll choose from the remaining boxes until we have just one left, and then that person obviously is gonna get that defaulted.
Now we know everybody's gonna be gunning for the hot toy, gunning for the box of mythics, and gunning for the mask. We hope that you guys actually gun for all the boxes because each of these prize boxes that have been curated have been donated by the community because the comic book box, that the Marvel box I put together, that
Hmm.
Marvel box was curated by my local comic shop with me. It wasn't like I just went there. I spoke to the owner. He's a great friend of mine and my family's. Was like, dude, handed me a stack of comics and said, "There you go."
Okay, apparently
So,
T3 is Erwin R. Schweitzer. He's IRS.
Oh, I was
hey,
gonna say too, if somebody donates that doesn't have an Instagram, make sure you put your email or something.
Yeah.
yes, that was the other thing. Good point. So, if say if you don't do social media in the sense of you don't have a Facebook, you don't have a X, Twitter, you don't have IG, right? How do you get in touch with us? If you're someone like Mega Demon Collects that you have access to an email, right? Provide us your email contact
So
because we
I'm
need that
I'm throwing
information.
my email out there. So if
You can throw
anyone
mine in
does
there
not
too.
have Instagram, you can email, you can send that screenshot to davesdimension78 at gmail.com. Okay? So if anyone does not have Instagram, but you have email, you can just hit me up at davesdimension78 at gmail.com. Just send a screenshot and your information there, and we will take it from there.
Dave, can you throw the link in the chat to where they can donate? Because they can see we don't want to take donations. You could donate directly on the
I could.
website. So because I know that Captain Spaulding just asked where can we donate. So we
Yep,
have that
I'm going to
information
pull it up
on
in
all
just a few
this,
seconds.
but he'll put it in there. Rolando, thank you for being the guy in the chair and taking care of all our links. We appreciate you, brother.
Rolando's the man.
Bro, I tell you, I swear, I picture him like my work computer. Like Colin, you saw I sent you that picture of my work setup. I picture him with like 16 monitors like that all around him, and he's like on everybody's screen with like multiple arms hitting on all these different keyboards.
Oh yeah,
Every time I think of Rolando.
I'm gonna get him a staff T-shirt.
We need to make that too. Like you are officially staff. But yeah, like this is a really big deal, folks. Like I said, I wanted you guys to see the prizes. I wanted you guys to know. Some people have said, "Do I get multiple?" Somebody asked me, "Do I, if I submit multiple donations, like say if I get a good paycheck and I donate $10 and then I donate another $50 later on, does that give me two shots on the wheel?" Um, I'm not gonna say no because I feel like we can put your
T3,
name.
who is that? He said,
I,
"Where's Dave Edwards?"
yeah, I don't know who that is.
But we have right here. This is the website where you're going to go to donate, because we are not handling any money at all. It goes
Mhm.
directly to them.
I would say yeah, that would give you multiple. I mean, that would be the perk of donating more than once.
Exactly. And the way you got to do that is, folks, so you don't just tell me, hey, I donated $100. That's 10 entries, right? No. If you donate $100 once, that's one entry. If you donate $50, then $100, or $50, then $10, then $10, that's three entries. So for every entry that you make, it's separate. So please, that's what we're asking.
But they have to be at least $10 donations.
Yeah, minimum is ten
Not
dollars. That's
$10,
required.
$1 10 times.
Yeah, please don't do that. We ask you very nicely, folks. Do not. The reason we had to come up with a minimum was because Dave has experienced this in the past. He's done this with his Ghostbusters crew, and I, you know, Colin and I and Dave really sat down to hammer out a number we felt was fair, because to me, $10 is a fair thing. That's a cup of coffee. That's McDonald's. That's Burger King. That's you know to most people, it's something that's frivolous that we take advantage of.
Well, they're, I mean, it's decent sized raffle prizes. So,
Exactly. Because I've seen other groups that I've just done my research. Some other groups were doing like hot toy prizes, and their minimum was $45, $50 per entry. And I said, that's not fair. It's the holidays are coming up, Thanksgiving's coming up. Black Friday. I know a lot of people like to save up to buy a new
Hmm.
TV or Christmas gifts, anniversaries, birthdays. I know for myself, I have three of those things coming up.
Okay,
So
so we have a valid question here. Can you win more than one prize?
no, once you win one prize, we're taking you off the wheel. It's only fair that we have to be fair that other people get, because if one now mind you, if you should I say no to that? I don't know. What do you two think? I don't want to say it's just me. It's save on
I
shipping.
I don't know. I would say they can. I mean, again, that's the perk of if somebody's donating a bunch to get more tickets. I mean, what?
Dave, I'm gonna second that. I don't disagree with that.
With what? I'm sorry, you broke up.
I
All
think
right,
that
so
draws
go ahead.
people in to donate more. So I think I mean
I
that
mean,
would be a perk of
I don't have
donating
a
more.
problem if, like, say, someone does. Okay, I do. Let's say John Smith says, "Hey, I'm gonna donate. Here's a screenshot. I'm gonna donate again on another day. That's a different screenshot." I mean, I'm not opposed to that. So, I mean, if they want to donate multiple times, if you guys are good with that, I'm good with that as well.
Yep, I would
I'm fine with
say.
that.
Yep. I mean,
So
the
Because
chances of it happening are pretty slim, anyways. So
especially for that
I
Mythic
just
Legends, I
there's
mean,
got to
I
be
wouldn't
a
blame someone.
there's got to be like a perk to donating more or more than one time. So I think, and that's the perk to doing it.
Yep.
I agree. So folks, you heard it here. If you donate more than once, you can stack your donations on the wheel as opportunities to win more than one prize. So you could end up walking away with me having to ship out one big box to your house with five items, with the five boxes inside of it. Or it could be two people, three people. I mean, it's only fair. If you donate a lot, this is our way of saying thank you. This is the community's way of coming together and saying thank you for all what you guys do. Because, like I said, this is an opportunity to make sure kids have food. I mean, seriously, this is you can't ask for a better deal than that.
You can have more people in your family donate. I mean, whatever.
Exactly. Share this out. Dave said it, Colin said it, and I'm saying it. If you guys have friends on social media that are really big into wanting to donate
Hmm.
and they're not even into the prize, they can donate in name of you. So say if your wife is not a collector of toys, she can put like a $50 donation and a $10 donation and write whatever she wants. And she could say, I'm donating on behalf of my boyfriend, my husband, you know, my boyfriend, whatever, your significant other. And that can go towards you. So her name can be used for you. So everybody has an opportunity to win something cool. And like I said, this isn't the first time we're going to do this. We're doing this because this is right at the holidays. I know that we've talked about doing a couple other ones, maybe another 6, 7 months. And then we are talking to, like I said, I'm going to be talking to some more companies to see what they can supply as other gift options. So there are some other really cool stuff that can come out of this. So Rolando, you hear what he says right there. Look at man, Rolando's on it. Donate
Oh yeah.
minimum $10, and there's the link right there, folks. So you already know
Yep.
you donate your $10, boom, there's the link.
I'm gonna be.
Also, folks,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
flood
Colin.
I'm gonna flood Instagram with posts, so people should be able to
That's
find it pretty easy.
Hmm.
and here's the other thing, folks. I want to state this too. With you donating and like getting these opportunities and really putting it out there, this isn't for numbers or clout. This again is for kids. This is what matters. You know, I know what it's like to go hungry as an adult, and it's the one thing I'll never let my kids go hungry. You know, I will never let my students go hungry. I would never let my family go hungry. That's why we really this hits home with a lot of us. I've worked with kids that were poor that came with holes in their clothes, and I would give them pants. I would give them shirts. One of my coworkers used to go buy them stuff at Walmart. As a teacher, we would make next to nothing and use our money to always put it back. My wife's done it. I do it. And we never asked for a thank you. Wasn't necessary. You just did it because it's the right thing to do. And this is why we wanted to incentivize this, because we're adults and hey, no offense, I work on incentives. You give me something cool, I'm gonna want it. You know, like I
Hmm.
said, this Mythic Legions box set has been the talk of many people. Between the Legions box set and the Darth Maul mask, I think I have more people that want those two things than any of the other boxes. So
Yeah, these are killer prize boxes. So
yeah, like I said, we've curated them all. Each of us have reached out. We're going into our own collections. We've gone into our own coffers. I've gone into the group and I've asked, and I've got to admit, every single one of the guys has stepped up and has offered help in some way, shape, or form, either by donating an item, offering to help pay for
Hmm.
shipping, offering to put it on their channels. They realize how important this is, and that's what matters the most. And again, one of the other important things is, please, when you donate, I know sometimes donation slips will have like your credit card information on there. Like, just make sure when you snippet that, cross it out. If it's on a piece of paper and you print it and you take a picture of it, just take a black Sharpie, go over it.
Yeah.
None of us are responsible for that stuff. We don't want that information. All we want is your real name, your IG handle, and or your online handle. Meaning, like I said, if you're not on Instagram but you're on Facebook, if you're not on Facebook or Instagram, you're on X. If you're not on X, you're on an email. So through one of those ways. Now, some people say, well, what happens, Dre, if I don't come, if I'm there Saturday, but I left early because of work, or I leave, and you have 24 hours. So you'll have till Sunday night that week, the 19th, to get in touch with us.
And what do we do if after that 24 hours they don't reach out to us?
We will go on our show on Wednesday. We'll invite Colin, obviously, that on that week. I'll be going towards Thanksgiving, so we will do a quick show that'll do a quick wheel, and we'll put whatever prize that person didn't win.
If T
And oh,
T3's curious what legions are in the box.
I will tell you what legions are in the box.
What's in the box, Dre?
Okay,
What's in the box?
all right. We have this is the Deluxe Barbarian Legion Builder. Can you pull his message down because it make me bigger? Because I can't show it.
That sounds like a personal problem there.
That's why my wife was laughing in the background. That was hilarious. All right, so this is the Deluxe Legion Builder. Now, all these figures, folks, for you that don't know, they're extremely DIY. You can take them apart, you can repaint them. They pull apart completely, and they are awesome. And all of them come with their cool little accessories. So this is the first one. Then you have this one is Tibius, one of the undead skeletons.
oh, that's dope.
Yeah, the skeletons actually look really cool. A lot of the undead stuff looks really good.
Winner will
Then
either be a good addition to their Mythic Legions collection, or someone will be
Got
down the
kind of a
rabbit hole.
Quan Chi little paint thing going on his head.
yeah, he had red paint. That's actually Tibius and Scaphoid are like one of the harder ones to come by. Like they go for a little bit more because they're older figures and they haven't been reissued. So I know Scaphoid goes for about $75, and I know Tibius goes for about the same. So this is Scaphoid, and he has this cool green tint. And actually, he's the same build right now for the one that's coming out in a few months of the glow in the dark skeleton army builders they're doing. Then you get not one but two Elven Knights, both with alternate head sculpts. So you can either have them with their green Xylona flock helmets on and their masks come down, or you can get them with their flesh color, I guess the normal skin flesh tone. You also get one sticker, two sticker. Oh, sorry, there's only two stickers, folks. I lied. So you get two stickers, one from the Cabal from Four Horsemen, one from Wolf King Customs. and then you get 3 pins. These are
Welcome,
custom made pins.
welcome D Nuggets 33 to the chat. We have organized a fundraiser that benefits all the proceeds go to, or actually donated directly to the organization that helps benefit children's lunches in schools. And we're doing a major giveaway, and we're just going over the rules right now and also some of the prizes.
Yeah, the Mythic Legions box. People have been asking what was in that one. There are some other cool things that could possibly go in there. Like I said, I've spoken to Four Horsemen. There's a possibility I might can get us a T-shirt, and they did say if they might be able to try to support because Legion's Con is coming up in 2 weeks. So there's a
Hmm.
lot of busy things going on with the Horsemen, but they may be able to try to send me something from Jersey. No more. I don't think I can get any more figures, so don't ask me for any more. That was I asked for one. They sent me 6, and I took one of those 6 to give to my wife's kids as an opportunity because where she teaches, some of the kids are nerdy, and I think that'd be kind of a cool like you worked hard. Here's a Mythic Legion. I got them posters. I got some other cool stuff for them too. So they have a separate little pool, and these are for kids that are not donating, but they're going to try to help learn how to do donating and learn how to help build. And if they do decide to donate, they're going to get a little gift. I figured I got to get back to the kids. Everything's closed, everything's sealed, mint. You know, it's Four Horsemen. They do awesome, great stuff. Marvel Legends are great stuff. Rex's mask is beautiful. You saw Captain Spaulding's donating 2 beautiful hollows. You got EC's donating his pred. You're getting a pred. You're getting turtles. You're getting a horror figure. I mean, that NECA box is going to be stacked, like stacked. Not to mention, you get the hot toy as well. These are all viable options. And like I said, we have confirmed it is a Star Wars hot toy. I do not know the figure, the character. I have been told that I will not be made privy till it has been put in my hands. So,
It'll be a good one, that's for sure.
oh yeah, what I've been told is that it's damn good and that it's going to be a popular character.
Oh yeah,
So
he'll hook it up
yeah, it's
for
in
sure.
for we all know who it is that's doing it. I don't have to say names. Just I appreciate what he's doing. So,
Indeed.
you know, I think that
We need it. Again, like I said, I have a
you guys and girls that donate, it means yes, Millennium. So he is requested that we don't really go advertising it, so I won't be advertising it, but or I could advertise it for this, but for everything else, we're gonna just kind of keep it on the low low.
Hmm.
So for right now, we know what he's putting in, and everybody has donated something of value. And like I said, this means a lot. This is going to be a great. I would love to see. This group only has 3,725 subscribers on YouTube.
Should have a
How is
lot
some
more.
folks? If you guys want some, hey, I'll even be really nice. You want to donate an extra? You want to get an extra spot on that wheel? Subscribe to their channel. Now, don't give a fake subscription. I'm talking like subscribe, go to a video or two, watch the videos, comment on them, and really do it. And send us proof of that, and I'll give you another spot on the wheel. That's how much I want to see these people be supported.
I'm real talk for a moment. I mean, as far as that goes, I'm supporting this for this cause. Um, as far as like subscribers, you can keep that out of that. As far as it pertains to me.
Well, no, I don't want
Okay.
the subscriber. No, not for me. I'm talking about subscribers for that channel.
Okay.
I want their channel to grow because I feel like 3,725 subscribers is like teachers. A lot of the people that I've seen are teachers and other
Hmm.
administrators and some legislators, but there's no like groundswell for them. And it just surprises me that they have so little, you know? And a lot of nonprofits, if you'd be surprised, like Boys and Girls Club is as big as they are, they don't have a big groundswell, a couple 100,000. I'm like, Boys and Girls Club is something huge,
That's because more people are worried.
millions.
More people are worried about the Kardashians than important
Sad but
stuff.
true.
Sadly, sad but true. Sad but true. So, is there any questions you guys have for us? I mean, you guys have hit us with some really good stuff. I've shown you guys what's in the prize boxes. Again, this isn't a subscriber count thing for us. This is a subscriber count for them. If you subscribe to their YouTube channel, which I will locate their YouTube channel because I'm subscribed to it already, and I'll put a link in this. I will put the link, unless Rolando, you want to do that because you've been freaking killing it. Because you can pull up their YouTube channel from their website. You guys go there. So the minimum donation is 10, but if you're allowing five $10 donations for each, that's 50. So why not? It's just some people don't like hearing that number, dude. They don't want to hear 5 entries for $50. They like to hear that they could do one entry for 10. I agree. It's simple math to me. To be very honest, I mean it's very simple. Like to me and you, we understand that, but to a lot of people that the mass, they don't want to hear it. They want to hear like, oh, if I put one entry, $10, okay. They start hearing
So
multiple numbers, they start getting worried that it's a lot of money and they don't want to spend it. You know, so we're just trying to keep it low and reach our goal of 500.
So Carlos T3 Collects says, so the minimum donation is 10, but if you're allowing five $10 donations for each prize, that's $50. So why not just 50 for 5 entries?
Well, I just answered that. I mean,
Yeah.
let's Colin, unless you have a thought on that too.
No, I mean people can donate whatever they want. I mean,
Exactly. We just want people to raise awareness. To me, it's not about I want to just try to reach our goal, and that's why we set our goals at a modest number. Are there any other questions? Like I said, take a chance. This is the stuff this is what it's all about. We want to make sure you guys can know what's happening, what the prizes are, what you can do. If you guys want to share this video out, let us know. We can Dave can get you a link to post. You can post a link and pin it to your channel. You know, whatever you want to do, folks. Heck, if you want to even reach out to your local legislation, which I actually had people tell me they're starting to. I had my cousin just reached out to me a couple of days ago and said she reached out to New York State, which is in a whole mess of problems.
Don't get me
but
started.
but she actually reached out to the local legislator to try to see if she could push this group out to them. So I thought that was really cool too, because she sees what we're doing.
Respectfully, New York State and our governor, Kathy Hochul, uh, kids and schools have not been a really big priority, to be perfectly honest.
I know she's trying to look at New York City, like
Yeah.
in the city. She's
Okay.
trying to,
I
but
mean,
I mean,
the city might have a better chance than because I mean, honestly, New York State, it's kind of viewed like New York City is kind of like its own little entity, and then you have the rest of the state.
oh, of course,
So
yeah, it really is. It's an interesting one to say that. So if you guys don't have any other questions for us, we really just want you guys to say thank you to you guys. This is a really awesome foundation, a real awesome charity, and I'm floored by the amount of just groundswell of people that have come to want to help out and help us with it. It means a lot, and it does choke me up a little bit because this is my first time doing this, and the amount of people that are reaching out and the amount of people that want to do something, we thank you. You know, it really means a lot. And I have to say, I have to thank Colin because if it wasn't for a late night conversation with my brother Colin, and where he was like, I was like, hey, I just mentioned it in chat. He pulls me aside, and then I reached out to Dave, and then the three of us put our heads together, and we make it happen. Folks, we're like Mack trucks. You put something in front of us, we're gonna plow through it. You set us up for success. You're gonna tell us that we're gonna fail. We're gonna be successful. That's just how we roll.
I mean, our goal is 500, but no matter what, whether we hit that goal, whether we break it, we shatter it, or just barely reach it, no matter what anyone donates, it's going to make a world of difference. That's the important thing. We're trying to help kids, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, maybe your neighborhood kids. It's a world of difference.
Think
I
of
mean,
what if you
a
go ahead,
lot of
Colin.
kids, a lot of kids, their only meal they eat is at school. So
Yep, breakfast or lunch, and if they miss breakfast in the morning, lunch is their only meal, and a lot of the times that's all they have.
yep.
And that's not a lie, folks. Coming from a guy who worked in a Title I school, a school where kids were 90% poor, there were a lot of days that we'd have kids that literally didn't eat breakfast for 2 days, and that the only meals that they had was lunch at school.
And I mean, I spend a lot of money on toys. I mean, I can't. I would feel horrible if I didn't donate. To be honest, like
It's when you brought this up to me, Colin, it was one of those things that like it tugged at my heartstrings, and then I talked to my wife about it, and it was just like she was like, "Well, what can I do?" It wasn't even like that's one of the main things I love about her. She was just like, "What can I do?" And she was like, "How am I going to work this with my kids at school?" Even my job, folks, my job has offered to put this on their website. I mentioned it to one of the trainers, and they were like, "What can I do to help you get to your goal?" I was floored. I've only been 3 weeks with the company, and this is what the company. If this is what the company I work for is willing to do, they made me a happy employee because they're willing to get their employees and other people to get eyes on something that's important.
I mean, it takes 5 seconds to share this on your socials. Okay? If you find yourself in a situation where maybe you can't financially donate to this cause, take 5 seconds to share it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We all are in chat groups with, I mean, honestly, I've lost count how many different chat groups I'm in. It takes you 5 seconds to share it there on your Facebook, on your Instagram, your Twitter. I mean, an email list. I mean, put it out there. You know, it takes 5 seconds, and then it's up to the people in your feeds if they want to react to it or not, or if they want to donate. Putting the word out there doesn't cost anything, guys. Okay, it doesn't take much to make a world of difference, and that's what we're asking here.
Man, I'm about to break it to kumbaya. Again, folks, these are the prize boxes we've added. People have even come through and added more to them. So just so you know, these are the prizes. You can opt when you send in your your proof of donation, your information. Make sure you say, "I would like prize pack 1," or "I would like prize pack 2," just so we have an idea of like what the numbers look like. You guys have all the information. If you guys need a graphic, Dave, myself, Colin all have a copy of the graphic that we've made that has all the information. We have I made a notepad screenshot of this information, but Colin had the great idea and Dave of doing this, of getting a video up, pinning a video that y'all can watch. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, we consume more through YouTube than we do by reading. And if this
I'll
is
be
your way you consume it, that's awesome.
I'll be flooding the Instagram with posts anyway too. So there'll be plenty of links going around.
And I'm
Again,
sure
folks.
our buddy, the multiversal moderator, Rolando, will be sharing this in all the
Oh, he's
various
dude. I
various
don't doubt
chat
it.
groups.
He's done it. I know that he did it for Vader's Girl. He's doing it here for us. And again, Rolando, thank you, brother. I appreciate you more than you know.
He's helped me out in the past with Stream for the Cure and other initiatives that I've done in the past. So we know we can count on him and so many others. And like I said, guys, it only takes a couple seconds to share this. So please consider doing so. Colin, do you have any other thoughts?
No, I think we covered it all.
And guys, anyone who's watching this either live or on a replay, hashtag Team Replay, if you guys have any questions, thoughts, concerns, again, our socials are right here and also in the video description below. Hit us up on Instagram. If you have a question, reach out to one of us and we will get together and we will get you those answers. Okay? If you want to donate in some way, or if you feel like, well, wait a minute, I don't know if I can do it here or there, or hey, work with us. We're more than happy to work with anyone who wants to help out in this initiative, in this fundraiser. And even if you're not interested in any of the collectible packages that we have, I mean, we are approaching the holiday season. You can always donate to this organization at any time, but we're asking you to step up and get this pushing through right now, because we're going fall into the obligatory holiday season. Sal, the man, the myth, the legend himself, thank you for stopping through.
Hey,
And
Sal.
Hey, Sal.
When I was a kid in grade school, if we had breakfast, we had like you know what our breakfast was? It was those little plastic bowls of cereal where you had to peel the top off, or some stale ass donuts from like 3 months ago.
Dang.
That's
Do
the
you
kind of
remember?
stuff we had.
You remember when the cereal was in the where they were in boxes and you'd like tear
Yep.
the side of the
Oh yeah.
box off
Well,
and then
we used to buy those at the store,
I
but
love the boxes. I used to love
the little
those.
mini boxes, yeah, we used
Yep.
to just snack on those.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And Sal, just to catch you up, this is we're talking about the charity that we've been doing. That I've talked to you about this off the stream and on through text, just on a personal level. Um, we're trying to get people to be made aware of what we're doing. We're giving people the prize packages of what they could win, and all it is $10. I know you and the guys at Nerd Affiliated are amazing, and if you guys can just put the word out, like I'm gonna borrow Arthur's speech, man, when he says, get on your OnlyFans, your smoke signals, your best friend, your cousin, your newsletter, whatever it is, you know, feel free to share this out. And everybody that puts eyes on this is another person that could help feed a kid that, needs a better, healthier option. Like I said, if they can't, if the legislation drags their feet, they pay off school lunches. And believe you me, like Colin and I said, that hinders kids graduating. If you're in high school, that can stop you from getting out of high school. If you're a middle school kid, that's anxiety. If your parents can't pay for food, and sometimes that's why the kids don't eat. So,
Kids will miss out on stuff because of lunch bills.
they'll even they get to go on class trips, and that's a real thing. And I think that's terrible that some schools are holding that against them.
Yep.
Not a lot here in North Carolina. I've never seen them do it. Not my school never did it. When I worked at East Union, we never did that to the kids. You could have had a lunch bill that was friggin' high. It just carried over. We would send it to the high school because that's what we believed. So, all right, yeah, Sal, just text me. You text me later, and we'll talk about it. But I do want to thank you guys for everybody from Rolando to T3 to Sal coming in, to Mega Demon, to Duff, to Captain Spaulding, to Millennium while he's on his vacation, to Vader's girl for stopping by, to everybody that just is doing this. And we know brothers like our boy Colbane is actually doing it on his
Yeah.
channel, talking about it on his channel. Everybody is stepping up, and it makes me happy to see that we brothers and sisters can come together and do
Yeah.
something positive
Rolando,
for.
Cap, Duffman, I mean, T3 coming through the chat here. Millennium, like you already said. I'm trying to see who else we missed here.
I don't think I
We,
missed anybody, but if I did, I apologize.
I mean, everyone coming through, asking questions. That's what this is about. We want to try and help. D Nuggets 33. Thank you for coming through the chat.
Yeah, first time being in our chat. So thank you for coming by,
No.
brother or sister. I don't know.
Yep. And I mean, that's what this is about. Where we want to reach out as many people as possible. $10 is nothing. Okay. I mean, even a decent pizza is like 20, 26, 27 bucks. I
David,
mean,
I calculated it.
I
It's
mean,
it's what do we say? It was. I told you it was a grande coffee at Starbucks with none of the extra fruit fillings. It was like a pumpkin spice latte, seven
yeah, yeah, yeah.
dollars,
See,
and then a slice of cake is $4. So you're talking
Dre's one of those
11.56.
basics. He's all about the pumpkin spice.
Oh hell yes, I am. I am basic. I'm a basic bitch when it comes to my PSL.
Yeah, but
And
do
my
you leave
wife's
the
laughing. You hear her laughing in the background.
but do you leave the house looking like Han Solo with the Uggs and the vest with the
No,
long
I don't have
long
to
white
do that
sleeve
because I
T-shirt?
work from home. So I look what I leave with: a Naruto eating ramen, Ichiraku ramen.
Your poor
Collecting
wife.
with cool. Thank you. Dave said he says my poor wife. What's up, guys? Dave, I'm gonna donate that. But collecting with cool. You know what? That I respect that. So collecting with cool. If you want, you can name the person that you wish to pass that gift on to. So that's really cool. So
Yeah,
collecting with cool said
I
that he'll
would,
donate and pass it on.
I would say when he
Awesome.
sends the screenshot of the donation, wherever, tell him to just write who he wants to give
Yep.
his
Yeah, just you want
his
to give your
ticket to, or
whatever
whatever,
your
his
ticket, your
donation.
Or
ticket.
or even if you can either put the name down or wait until the stream. Maybe you see someone in the stream and you're inspired to pass it on to them.
Yep,
Someone in the chat.
totally up
Because
to you.
we're when we do the live stream, we're gonna have people who are popping in who might not even be aware that we're doing a stream, but they came across the algorithm on YouTube. It was suggested to them. So you can either suggest a specific person or wait until the stream. Maybe you see someone in the chat and you want to pass it on to them. So either way, like I said, we're doing this to help these kids, to help get them better lunches, to help make things better for everyone. But also, I mean, yeah, we do have some amazing prizes. Amazing prize. I mean, you guys know what I always say on my channel. It's a no-brainer. $10 get you in on a wheel. We're not doing elimination. We're doing one and done. Person's name gets chosen. They can say, "Hey, I want that box." And they're gonna get it. No worries about shipping. Like Dre said in the beginning of the stream, don't worry about shipping. We got it covered as long as you're within the United States. And if you happen to be over the border in Canada, don't worry. We'll work things out. So you guys don't have to worry about paying for shipping. We got this covered because it's not about the prizes, it's about the cause. And the cause is kids. Getting them healthy lunches. Not stuff that is like glorified TV dinners, let's be honest. If a kid is eating something that doesn't exactly have the nutrients, doesn't have the right vitamins, the right kind of protein, I mean, there's only so many times you can have, hot dogs and frankenbeans. I mean, it's if we want kids to be the best that they can be, we got to make sure that they have all the right energy,
So here,
and
I'll
that's
put
what
it
this
this
is
way.
about.
My wife's gonna probably be proud of me when I say this. There's a lot of actual research and studies that have been done that if students do not eat a healthy meal for breakfast and or lunch at school, their productivity suffers because they are not going to focus. You can experience more behavioral issues. And this is somebody that's been experienced with this. And you end up the kid. You can lose the kid not just because their health is low. They're not getting enough blood to their brain. They're not interested. They're caring more about, my God, where am I going to get my next meal, more than being in your class.
And that's
And
not
that's a
something a
big
kid
deal.
should have to worry about.
Yeah.
Ever. 100% I agree with you, Colin. Why should a 10-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old have to worry about that?
I mean, they shouldn't, but the sad fact is that, I mean, it's not a couple hundred, it's not a couple thousand, it's millions that go through this.
Hmm. Michelle Obama started this, and I wish that more
I
schools would take into the
I, I
local.
wish it was a thing back in the 80s, to be honest.
Dude, imagine how different we would have
Nobody
been
should have
growing
had
up.
to have started it. That's the problem. I mean,
It should have been
It
an
shouldn't
initiative
have,
already
yeah, it
existing.
shouldn't have needed to be started to begin with, but, it's sad but true. It's a fact of reality. I mean, me when I was a kid growing up, I mean, my family was all about the food pantry at our local church, you know, and that's a stark fact. I mean, yes, I'm 45, but I mean, it's schools, at least in New York State, anyways, have always had very poor lunches. Or I mean, there's been times you get remember those prepackaged where it was like a clear cellophane, like it was like shrink wrapped. I remember getting like apples that have gone bad. So I mean, this is something that it kind of hits me a certain way. That's why I want to push this as much as possible. I mean, kudos to Colin for bringing this up, for bringing
Yeah,
this to us. I mean, we all have different connections. You know, Dre's his background in teaching. You know, me, I have I come from kind of that perspective of the kid who grew up with those kinds of circumstances. We're just three guys trying to help bring light to this charity, to this cause, and to try and make a difference.
every little bit counts, folks. Like I said, hey, and I'm not going to dig in your coffers. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not digging in your coffers. If you can't donate, do one thing for me, for us. Put the video link in your social media. That's all I ask. Mention it in your groups, in your group chats. Like, hey, guys, I saw these three guys I follow on YouTube that are toy collectors, and they mentioned this charity. Guarantee you that it'll come back to you, because your buddy that like collecting what Cole said, he doesn't want to, he'll donate, but he doesn't want the prizes. That could be you.
And also, those who do have YouTube channels, you can always throw this on your community tabs. You can search up the URL and you can pull it up. Now this is being simul streamed on my channel, Dave's Dimension, on Collins EC Collecting, and also on Dre's The Collector Safe Space. So you can look that up on any one of our channels under Alive, and you'll find that it says School Lunch Fundraiser Stream. That's the title. Tag it to your community tab, tag it to your Facebook, your Instagram, wherever, and get the word out there, guys.
And thank you for being the first member to actually go out of their way collecting with Cool. Like, that means the world to us. We really appreciate you. And you guys heard, he'll be here the day of the stream on November 18th. And whoever he wants to pass that golden ticket to, he will pass that ticket to. I agree. Share it up on the community. Let's go.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. Um, collecting with Cool is amazing for doing this. But what would be even more amazing is whoever he passes it on to, if maybe they pass it on to someone else. Paying it forward, guys. So, again, these are the prizes that we currently have going on, guys. A Marvel box, a one-off 3D printed and painted Darth Maul half mask, which is a beast all onto itself. A box of Mythic Legions, directly from the Four Horsemen themselves. A NECA prize pack, and also a Star Wars hot toy. I mean, no matter what you win, you're already coming out ahead, guys.
Huh. Man, thank you, Collecting with Cool. We just, bro, Dave said it best. And We're just three guys, honestly, that have been through some shit and want to give it back and pay it forward however we can.
Hey, I cleaned that stuff off my shoe, okay?
I hope you did. You were in New York City.
New York was actually pretty clean.
Well, now that you mention it, would you like to? Dude, that mask is. Rex did an amazing job,
Hey,
and he
why
actually.
don't you show the mask once more?
It's right here. It's in right next to me. Rex did tell me that he would sell these after before the holidays, and he loves making them.
Now, collecting with cool, just take a look at that. Even if you weren't to wear it like for cosplay, imagine that just hanging on your wall somewhere.
There's also going to be a Star Wars Hot Toys too. So
Yep.
I'm just saying. Kyle, I love Colin stirring that.
you
He's like,
might
this
you
pisses
might
me
not
off.
want to pass that donation off just yet.
I'm just saying, like look at everybody loves Darth Maul.
Man,
You
you
know?
don't know how many Darth Mauls I saw Saturday at NYCC.
Oh,
A
you're
bunch.
gonna see a lot more. You're gonna see a lot more with the rumors, with the rumor mill,
Yep.
with everything they're saying. But yeah, I mean, like, folks, I honestly don't know what the hot toy is. I'm gonna tell you flat out, I don't know what it is. So I will find out what it is when like it's being mailed to me. That's what I was told. I'll get a picture of it. So you will know when you win your prize, but that's the deal.
Dre, we know what it is. It's Baba Frig, right?
No, honestly, I would like Babu Freak. That'd be kind of funny. I was thinking, no, if it was me, I was like, man, the Mando. Like, I was looking at some of the Star Wars hot toys. I'm like, man, the Mando Beskar, like deluxe one with Baby Grogu, that looks fire. The what was it? The Fennec Shand looks really good too. I mean, there's some really good looking Star Wars hot toys. That reissue of Anakin they just did looks awesome. And I'm a Star Wars fan, so I'm like, I would, you know, not even to mention the Troopers, the Ashoka that they just put out. I know what was it, Harrison Dula just got her release, and
Man,
they're talking about Sabine's.
any Hot Toy to win is just an amazing. I mean, you can't go wrong winning a Hot Toy. That'll make
I
somebody's day for sure.
And think about it this way, folks. Even if you okay, like we're all saying, it's the holidays. Imagine if you don't have a gift idea and you spend $10 and you win on the wheel and you win a box of Mythic Legions.
I mean, those are 5 gifts right there. Or
I mean,
one mega gift to your
or
favorite
one mega
collector.
gift to a really good friend or a collector.
Or
You know,
someone got sent down a rabbit hole they weren't planning on.
facts. Because I know that a lot of people have like Dave. I'm gonna put Dave out there. Dave has been talking to me. He's like, yo, Dre. He's like, I like those Mythic Legions a lot. And I'm like, I know you do. He's like, I may have to throw my name in the hat. I said, hey, if you want to, go right ahead. I'm not going to stop anybody. You know, it's a hell of a good box. They're not cheap. I should know because I traded away lots of other stuff to get the ones that I have, and I cherry picked all mine. So there's a lot, folks. This is a good fun box. I'm looking forward to seeing the winners. I think that to me is going to be more fun to see somebody, and I think that that's another challenge too. I can also just make that as a full skill,
Full skull, I think he
Skull.
meant.
full skull. Yes, that would be dope too. Um,
Now,
we
as
should ask for
far
people to take pictures of when they get their prize packages, so we can
now
see them and
as
tag
far
us.
as the stream itself goes, I think we're going to be discussing what format or what outline that stream is actually going to take. Because I've actually told Dre I have no problem. Um, I mean, we can make it a 4-hour stream. I have no problem with that. But I know Dre and Colin may not have that availability.
Um, I
No, I'm
on a
fine with
sat,
that. I like
I'm
I
fine with
like
it.
like with yours too, where people are allowed to jump on and hang out. I think
Yep.
that's a good idea.
I think that's kind of been the intention, that the three of us would be the main ones that would stay on, and that we would have a rotating group of guests that
Yep.
would, like, because I know that, like, I know Rex has said he would like to come on. I know JJ said he would like to come on. Wolfie said if he's not working that day, he'll come on. We know General Kenobi's bunker. Several of the guys in the group have said that they would be willing to just come on, even if it's like for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, and just hang out. I know Ed from Rebels and Reptiles has mentioned it to me. We've had a couple people reach out
Yeah.
and make comments. So there are people in the community that would like to just hang out. So, and we're gonna talk stuff like, I kind of have a format in my head, but I want to relate to my brothers and see what they say. And once we have everything nailed down, we will kind of post what the topics will be and what you guys will get to see, and then the
And
wheels.
some of you guys might be thinking, hey, well, oh, that's not until like middle of next month. Guys, it's October 16th right now. We're a month away.
Yeah,
Those
Kyle
weeks are
brought it
going to
up to me.
fly. Those weeks are going to fly quick. So don't wait until the last minute. Donate as soon as you can. Remember, you're donating directly to the website itself. The link is in the video description below. You take a screenshot. You give us your Instagram screen name, your real name, and we'll take it from there. You just have to be in the chat, guys. Even if you're out somewhere or you're driving, you know, sync it to your car and have it playing through a speaker or something, so we know that you're out there. Because like Dre said, you get 24 hours to respond. If you don't respond, we will do an alternate wheel setup the following Wednesday. So
Yeah, just to give you guys a heads up, we are not gonna do a show the 22nd. That's the day right before Thanksgiving. Dave and I talked about it,
the
but
Outer Dimension podcast will not be doing a stream that day.
if there is a leftover prize or two, we will come on for a quick. Here's a wheel, quick and dirty. And if you don't win on the second one, then we will use those prizes. Will be recycled into another charity event that we'll be doing down the road, probably around March or April. So just to give you guys that heads up. So if you miss out and you don't communicate, barring
Yes, sir.
God forbid a natural disaster and or a health issue, you know, but that's where we're at. So it is 9 p.m. I appreciate you guys for coming through. Colin, thank you again, brother, for really like helping spearhead this project. Dave, thank you for making the graphics and really helping me step up doing what I'm doing here. Thanks to everybody that's come through. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys and I love you all for what you're doing. Like I said, feeding these kids will make a difference, you know? So, from all of us to all of you guys out there, we will be seeing you. Make sure you get those donations in, and we've told you how to do it. If not, rewatch the video. Team replay. We don't care. Just team replay. Watch the video. We tell you how to do it. If you don't, and you're just like one of us that needs to kind of talk to us, hit us up. You have our socials. You have Dave and mine's email. Let us know. $10 minimum donation. We have the link right there. You can do it right on the website. You have till November 17th, 3 a.m. going toward the 18th. So that'll be midnight PST to
Midnight on the
donate.
West Coast.
So be ready. And just make sure you give it to one of the three of us. We will collect them. I will put them in a Google spreadsheet. So we will have everybody's names and everybody's information. So we add it to the wheel. The more times you donate, the more spots you get on the wheel. And we said you can win more than one prize.
And knowing me, I'll probably have some door prizes for this live stream.
Look at that, folks.
Door prizes or portal prizes?
Portal prizes, whatever you want, whatever kind of prize you want to call it.
Whatever you do to get yourself to our shows, to hang out with me and my brothers, you have that opportunity. So trust me, it's going to be fun, and I'm looking forward to it. And I think these guys officially are looking forward to it, probably more than I am. And I am just I'm excited. This is our first charity, and this is not the last one because Dave already gave me an idea for our next one to do in April, and I know that there's another veterans one that I've been wanting to work with because my comic book shop works with one. So I might work. We end up teaming up with them. So there are a lot of and some groups are wanting to collab with us already. So thank you again, guys. We can go ramble on and on all evening long, but I'm hungry.
Trust me, Drake
We're
can.
I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'd like to get something to eat. These guys are amazing. I love my brothers, and we'll be talking to you guys. Stay easy, guys. Peace, love.
Catch you
There,
guys on
everybody.
the flip side. Take care.